Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming doing a video for The Walking Dead Road to Survival, and this is called Scopely Scamming Prices. So I've had a chance to get a deep breath and rationalize a little bit more and read through this mail, and I was sort of fired up. I was supercharged in the previous video, but now I want to take a little different approach. Here's the way this works, guys, and if there's ever a video that I put out there that I want you guys to pay attention to and I want you to like, and when other people comment, what I'd like for you to do is when they make a good point, like their comments as well too, because I want to call out a couple different things. First of all, this is the mail that everyone got, and I want to go through and I want to analyze a little bit more. So from player feedback and our own internal discussion we've had in the past few days about the new roster expansion options, we've decided to make some balance changes to the roster size limits in order to minimize possible misuses of it in future tournaments and encourage the strategic management of your roster size. So we know about these balance changes, right? So the first thing I'd like to do, and I don't know who this kid is, Verdo Wisp or someone that called me out in the forums. First of all, I'd like to say you're a complete freaking idiot because you brought up the fact that I have 550 roster slots. Have you ever seen me actively try to win a level up tournament? So to even bring up the fact that I have 550 slots and it would give me an advantage in a level up tournament, you're a complete moron because I don't even participate in level up tournaments. Furthermore, I don't even guild hop or faction hop to a top faction so I can go in and beat everybody to get war tokens and sit on those either. I use character slots to collect the cards, and I mentioned this to Scopely in the past that if you need to increase the character slots, and if you don't want them to be used in level ups, then make them collect only character slots. But this is not why this is being done. So I want you guys to wade through all the BS that's out there. If you don't believe me and you want to believe Scopely, that's up to you. But I want you guys to listen and pay very close attention to this because this next paragraph is really the underlying factor of why this is happening. And this is why I'm telling you Scopely is scamming prices. So it has nothing to do with balance change. Scopely realized that there's players like myself that wanted to get a jump on what they're going to do 3 months down the line and 6 months down the line. We bought all the slots that we needed in advance because it was cheap. It was 5 gold. So of course I'm sitting there hitting the button over and over and over again to see if there's going to be a cap. I could have went up to 1,000 because I wanted the additional slots. So let me ask you guys this question. If everybody has 85 slots, is there any advantage? The people that have 85 still have an advantage over the people that have 60, correct? Yes or no? Correct. So if everybody has 85, it's a level playing field. So if everybody has 500, it's a level playing field as well too, isn't it? Because free-to-play players are not going to get 85 slots. The people that are buying the slots are still going to have an advantage over other players. Period. End of conversation. So if you have 500 slots and everybody has 500, it makes no difference. But that's not why Scopely did that. What they did was they realized that they had a hot topic, that people wanted to buy these. And they were buying them like hotcakes. So they're going to lose revenue. So they took them all back. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to let you buy them back on the 28th for 50 coins, for 100 coins, for 150 coins, for 250 and 350. And then 2 or 3 months down the road, when they realize that 85 is not enough of a cap, you know what they're going to do? They're going to let you buy 10 more. But instead of paying the 5 gold that we just got them for, now they're going to charge you 500 gold to go up to 95 slots. And then 1,000 gold to go up to 105 slots. So all those people that went up to 500 and 600 slots, yeah, you're going to get the opportunity at some point a year or two down the road to go back up to 500 slots, but not at 5 gold per purchase. Scopely realized how much money they were losing off this deal, and they reneged and pulled all those back from you guys to reset the expectations. That's issue number 1. And issue number 2 I already addressed is people were going to sit on characters and they were going to not burn them on the supply depot, and it's a big money maker for Scopely because there's no gaming in this that's going to give you an advantage on the level up. The level up tournaments are mostly going to be won by the whales anyway that are out there spending money either to manufacture the food quicker, to rush through their builds a little bit quicker. Even a free-to-play player that's in a top faction is going to be at a disadvantage against a pay-to-play player in a top faction. The people that want to win those level up tournaments are going to do it because in most cases it's going to be people that have 5 stars either through wars or through pack openings. Free-to-play players are not going to get those 5 stars in most cases to go back and level up. It's the name of the game. So as I said before, this is Scopely scamming prices. They sold a lot of stuff and they wanted to take it back to resell it for you at a higher price. If that's not fraudulent, then I don't know what is. So the next video is going to be about a 300 pack opening I'm going to show you guys to show you what Scopely's real odds are, because they won't release or promote this to anyone else. So like this video, talk about it, give it a thumbs up, but this is unbelievable. This is the worst example of gaming fraud I have ever seen in my years and years of gaming. You sell someone a product, you take it back from them, only to resell it to them at a higher price later on. Unbelievable, Scopely. This is an all-time low, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed with Apple. It needs to be addressed with your credit card company, and it needs to be addressed with some lawyers to go in, because this is completely unfair to players. If you walked in a retail store and saw a product marked and bought that product, imagine Best Buy coming and knocking on your door and say, hey, we sold you this DVR for $99. We're going to take it back from you, put it back on our shelf, and you know what? In a week, we're going to let you buy it back for $300. Really? This is what you guys are stooping to, because you marked something down a little bit too low and people took advantage of your price? Unbelievable, unacceptable. My name's Killshot. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.